Hello, Marsha Q is here, and I'm back with my next video. And even though I'm smiling, it is a serious topic. It's about an addiction I've been going through for the past year and a half, almost 2 years. It started innocently enough. I was watching Eugene, the beautiful one, from BuzzFeed, and they were talking about Korean dramas. They got me to watch one. It was Boys Over Flowers, and I've been hooked ever since. There is no out with Korean dramas. Once you're in, you're in. My sister was lucky. She only watched a couple, and she got out. But I wasn't so lucky. Every day, I'm normally watching one, or two or three, or even binge watching them for hours. I have to admit, I like it a lot. I don't want to stop. But you're going to be warned. So if you start, be warned. It's not easy to stop. Now, I'm going to tell you, K-dramas can drive you to drink a little bit. When I watched Boys Over Flowers, that lead character, Jong, I really wanted to smack her around a couple times because, unfortunately, sometimes in K-dramas, they do make the women somewhat stereotypical and like a basic chick. And they're always like, oh, 2K, oh, 2K. Like, what am I going to do? Or what should I do? Or what do I do? And always over something insignificant, like, a guy's, you're not looking your cutest and a guy walks in. Just like stupid stuff, and they're always freaking out and they're acting ridiculous for a guy. Or they pull the covers over their head like a guy can't still see you if he's in your place. Come on, really? Anyway. There's some things that just drive me to drink about some K-dramas is that kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to go my rants first. The girls can never make the move. It always has to be the guy. They don't always end like you want them to. Like, they could all die. You may not even see the one you love until, like, you get into heaven or the afterlife, whatever you believe. It may not make sense at the end. And it's weird sometimes, like, they'll start out really good with a great story, and then somewhere in the middle it falls apart, and you're like, what happened? And why did it go in this direction? Was the writer high or something? Sometimes they really make you wonder, like, what they were thinking. Good things. I appreciate the acting. I mean, they really pull you in. And I'll find myself crying and getting all these feels and over a drama. Some of these actors are so good. And I'm like, I believe it and I feel it and it resonates with me. And it's just crazy how caught up I can get in them. And then I don't want it to be over. And then it's over and I'm like rushing to go find another one so I can get that rush when I find a really good drama. What's weird though is that I totally am judgy when it comes to American TV now because they seem so slutty in comparison. Because in a Korean drama, they may kiss, like, normally it's like a little kiss on the cheek, like, I mean, not cheek, but on the lips. But no tongue, just a kiss on the lips. And then if you get tongue, that's like a miracle. And you're not really, American TV, we see way too much tongue and everything when they're kissing, but if it's a Korean drama, if they're kissing, it's just the most beautiful romantic thing ever if they actually ever do get to that part. I mean, at the very most, you're going to get maybe a kiss or a really good hug or a back hug, And so when I watch American TV, it's like, oh my God, are they jumping in the bed so fast? They don't even know each other. Oh my God, got a nice kiss too. It's weird how you get caught up when you watch Korean TV because it does seem so innocent and a little bit more genuine when I watch those shows. What's also funny about Korean TV is that, well, the dramas anyway, is they like to have two guys after one girl. 9 times out of 10, that girl should always choose the second guy, but she always chooses the one you don't want her to choose. And and she has to go through like hell normally to keep him. It's always two rich boys, so a poor girl. You will never find, rarely will you find a rich girl going after a poor guy. But, every once in a while, you may get a good one where they have like an older woman and a younger man, which of course I appreciate because that's my, aesthetic, but not often. So I'm going to go over a couple that I really loved and a couple of actors and their shows that were super amazing. So just some tips if you want to watch some things. Awesome. So first, a couple of shows. So first, I'm going to talk about A Witch's Romance and My Love from Another Star. A Witch's Romance I like because it's that older woman, younger man thing. And the ending is okay. It's not like my favorite ending because it kind of leaves you you have to imagine what the future is going to be for them. So you're like, I don't know, but it's still good. My Love from Another Star, they had to make an extra extra episode, which was like 12 minutes long because the last episode was like, I don't know if I like the way that ended. Can you do it more? So they had to do another one, which was pretty hilarious. But I loved it. It was great, and it was a unique premise. So definitely watch that one if you're gonna take a peek at something different. And it's like an alien who who falls in love with this, really obnoxious girl, but she mellows out over time. I'm trying to think what's another one. There's two more. Oh, Inspiring Generation and Playful Kiss. That's with Kim Young-jung, who is like my gateway drug for not only K-dramas, but for K-pop, because once I started seeing his videos and I saw J Park, it just like mushroomed into everything else I watch. So I love Playful Kiss is just cute and young, and it's like teenagers, and he's such a dick, but he mellows out after a while. So it's super cute. And then in Inspiring Generation, he's so different. It's such a different character. It's really not like a romance, which is a lot of what I watch. And it's gritty and it's like dirty, and he's like fighting, and oh man, it's like people struggling. It's a really, really good drama. You should definitely check it out. There are two channels you can watch them on that I'm familiar with. One is Viki, Viki, and Drama Fever. And you can watch them for free. Granted, they have a buttload of commercials. I am a big baby, so I pay $4 for Drama Fever. No, $4 for Viki and $5 for Drama Fever per month. So I have no commercials because God forbid I watch a commercial. So just a tip, if you want to watch some, both of those have really good shows. Now, let's focus on the actors that I love, that I've been watching recently, and if I butcher their names, please forgive me, because I'm probably going to butcher them. And some I love more than others, and I haven't watched all of the shows by these actors. I'm just going to mention the shows that I like that they were in, and what I like about them as a whole. Okay, so let's start with, I'm going to take my glasses off, because God forbid I try to read this and talk to y'all. Okay, Jong Kook, he is in Shine or Go Crazy, and Fated to Love You. Two really good dramas. Fated to Love You and Trying to Go Crazy. I don't know what it is. He has this laugh that is so infectious. When you hear it, it is so weird and crazy that you just start laughing. You can't help it. And he is so sexy. He is older. I think he's a couple years younger than me. So I think he's like 39, 38, somewhere around there. And oh my God, he's just really sexy. And the emotion that he pulls out of you when you're watching him. I cried so much in China Go Crazy. It is ridiculous how much I cried, all the emotions they pulled out of me. I just love that true, real love story, and it was great. The next one, he's kind of new. I think his Eun Jae-hyun. He's in Blood, and he's also in Cinderella and the Four Knights. That's a new one that's out right now. It hasn't finished. I think it's only like 10 episodes in. But he's young, he's skinny. He was also in My Love from Another Star, but he was like the brother. He wasn't a lead, but oh, he's so beautiful. And he's just a newbie, but he is, he's coming along. I really like him. And he got married to the actress who was in Boys Over Flowers, who plays Jeon-di. Him and her got married recently, and they're super cute together. Next, Lee Byung-hon. I'm saying that wrong. Lee Byung-hon. I wrote them all down so I could pronounce it properly, and I'm still butchering it. He was in like American films like Red, and he was also in G.I. Joe. But dude, where I fell in love with him was in Iris. Oh my God, I love that movie all the way up to the last episode. Everybody told me it had a crappy ending, and they were right. I cried and cried and cried throughout this whole drama, and that last episode, I was in tears when it was over. It was a horrible ending, but good thing about it, Top is in it from Big Bang. He plays an assassin. Sexy, ridiculously ruthless. I loved him. I would have so screwed him and let him kill me. He could have broke my neck, whatever. He was just hot. I would have so been there. Oh my God. And then, oh, by the way, in Red, you can see full backside. Oh my God, that man is super hot. Ooh, not Top. I'm talking about Lee Byung-hon, his body. Ooh, it is ridiculous. Okay. Soji Soap. I don't know him that well. I've only seen him in Oh My Venus, but I know he's really popular. He is a good actor, and he's a little older, like 33 or 34. Apparently he used to rap, which I didn't even know he was a rapper, but hey, I couldn't see it, but I watched some of his videos. I was like, wow, I'm impressed. He was a rapper. Excuse me. Can't judge a book by its cover, right? Because I've always seen him play these roles where he's like, kicking butt or he's, fighting, whatever else. And I'm like, man, he is super awesome. And he's sexy, got swagged out in his videos. Anyway, someone to check out. Two that are like really good friends apparently. Lee Min Ho and Jong Il. Lee Min Ho, oh my god, he's like the most popular Korean actor anywhere. He's so popular around the world. Oh my god, he was just at KCON in LA, the Korean convention that has like Korean culture. It also has like K-pop bands and that kind of stuff. Oh, if I'd known he was going to be there, my black ass would have been right there so I could have drooled over him close up and in person. He is so freaking beautiful and tall and skinny. City Hunter is one of my favorite things he was in. Boys Over Flowers, of course, my first drama I ever watched. But, City Hunter, oh, man, I love that. Doesn't have like my favorite ending, but, it was all right. So, but yeah, definitely check out those dramas. The other guy, he's new for me. He's Jong Il. He's been around for a while, but apparently I don't know how I missed him. But he's also in Cinderella and the Four Nights, and he's also in there's some movie show I'm watching right now, but I can't remember the name of it. But he's got a lot of good things that he's in, and he's just like sexy and charismatic, and he can play anything from like a rich kid to like a thug on the street. I mean, he's really versatile and super sexy. There's another two I'm going to mention I didn't write down. Kim Jae-jung and I cannot remember Mickey. I know it's Park something, but I can't remember what his name is. But Mickey from JYJ, the group. Mickey was in Rooftop Prince. Really great. I cried a lot on that. A lot of feels on that one. Jae-jung, Kim Jae-jung. Oh, man. He's so beautiful. Oh, my God. It's just ridiculous. He's coming out of the military right now, all buffed up and freaking beautiful. Lord help me. The things I've watched, I'm trying to watch Triangle right now, but he was in Protect the Boss. He's in Dr. Jin. He's got a lot of things that he was in. He's really good. He's a really great actor. And unfortunately, he like regularly gets the girl, which I'm really pissy about because he's so freaking gorgeous. And he's got like tattoos all over, and they're real tattoos, not fake, just for, publicity's sake. Oh, he's so freaking hot. Okay. I'm sorry. I can drone on about them because they're so, oh my God, all of them, I keep saying they're beautiful and they're sexy in this because, dude, they are just gorgeous. Hello, they are, actors, Korean actors. I can't say they're ugly ones. So, not if they're a star. Beautiful. My favorite, and I think I watch all of his shows just about, is Lee Jong Kook. He is currently in W. And that has only 14 episodes out so far. There's probably going to be 20, I think, or 18, somewhere around there. I'm waiting for it to finish before I continue because it has to have a good ending or I can't finish it. But he is so gorgeous, like tall, slender. He used to be a model, so no surprise there that he's so pretty. I also love Pinocchio and I Can Hear Your Voice. He chooses really good roles. Look, I even go back to some of those ones when he was in high school. He played a high schooler, hoping he's going to make out because he is one of the best people I have ever seen make out. Now, I just saw Jong Il, him and Sochi Sok. Those two, man, they're really good kissers. Because most of the time it's like just like a little simple kiss. It's never, tongue. But oh my God, Lee Jong Kook. Oh my garage. That boy, he'll grab your face and he like kisses and he opens your mouth. I mean, you feel it when you're watching. You're like, oh my God, I feel like him kissing me right now. He is just so amazingly sexy. And he's really good at popping a tear out. I always judge him by how good they can make themselves cry and look real and pull that emotion out of me. And he is one of the best I have seen. And he's like young. He's like 26. But he's got nowhere to go but up. He's so amazing. And there's an app. It's called, I think it's the V app. And like you can watch like your favorite artists, music artists, TV shows, that kind of thing. And Lee Jong Kook has his own channel on that. And every once in a while he'll pop up and be like, hey, he'll be like with his staff because I think he has a clothing line. And it's really cool that you can watch some of the like a little more personal touches of things, doing things separately. Or if it's a Korean artist, you can watch them doing shows or behind the scenes and that kind of thing. You can totally get sucked into this world, which you can tell I'm already sucked in. This is probably going to be a 20-minute video because I can drone on about this like forever. Save yourself now. Learn. from what has happened to me. Every day I come home and I'm like, what can I watch? And when it's over, I'm looking for another one. I tell people online, what else can I watch? What did I miss? I'll even go back, a couple of years and watch some of the older ones, even though I know they're not going to make out in the older ones. Yeah, I'm even starting to watch Korean movies. Yep, you heard me. Korean movies. But the problem with them, they end too quick. It's only 2 hours. At least with a K-drama, they're an hour long. And then I normally have like somewhere between 12 to like 40 episodes. It depends on the drama. Some are longer than others. You can really get sucked into that life and what's going on in this drama. Save yourselves. It's too late for me. I'm going to stop now. Pray for me, y'all. I think it's over. Marsha Q's out. Bye-bye.